Good. Beracha says, "Hacholes tefilav al da'at le'aniach tefillin achirot." Again, we're not talking about over here Rabbeinu Tam. Again, we know Rabbeinu Tam tefillin. We do not make a beracha on them, even though we didn't have them before. We didn't have a mind for them. It doesn't make a difference. You don't make a beracha on the tefillin of Rabbeinu Tam. However, we're talking about over here two pairs of tefillin that are both tefillin shel Rashi. And the guy took off one and he put on another one. For example, the reason, maybe he found a better set. He found a pair of tefillin. First he found one, and then he realized there's a better one. There's something more mehudar, it's better. Or he happens to have more than one pair of tefillin. Whatever the reason why he decided to put on a second pair of tefillin, the halakha is, even if he's putting it on immediately one after the other, the halakha is, he has to make a new beracha on the second pair of tefillin. Doesn't help. The beracha that you made on the first one does not help. Just because you made it on the first one doesn't help for the second one. Therefore, when you're taking off the first one, you put it away, you make a new beracha on the second one. He says you should try to make some kind of hefsek in order that you shouldn't get yourself into problems for those that you don't have to make a beracha. However, halakha al-ma'aseh is that we make a beracha on a second pair of tefillin. Also, if let's say a person took out his pair of tefillin, he put it on, and as he's putting it on, it ripped. And he realized he can't use this pair of tefillin, so he had to go change and put on a different one. So the halakha is also, since again, you're putting on a new pair of tefillin, even though in essence the first pair of tefillin, you never put it on because it ripped, it got ruined, or whatever, and you never used that pair of tefillin, and you said the beracha at the end of the day. Halakha is, on the second pair of tefillin, you make another beracha, and it does not count on the first pair. However, this is all again if you switched your pair of tefillin. But let's say you put on pair of tefillin, and then you realize it's no good, you have to redo the knots, and you have to take it off. But the same pair of tefillin was put back on. In that case, you don't have to make a beracha. Even though at the beginning when you put it on, it wasn't tied, you had to go to the rabbi had to redo the knot, or whatever it was. Still, since it's the same pair of tefillin and there was no heseah hadad, there was no break between, again, the beracha and the actual putting on the tefillin, in such a case, a person does not repeat the beracha, rather he uses the same beracha that he made at the beginning. That beracha is able to work for later on when he puts on the tefillin after he fixes it.